All right, let's talk shop screw ups, and sometimes saving a minute and saving some plywood can cost you. I was tapering this table leg, and I got some burn marks on there. They'll come out with a hand plane, one or two strokes. And then I cut that side. The blade just kissed here, and I don't want to taper here. I want the taper to start right about here. And I said to myself, what the heck is going on? Well, normally when I taper a leg on the table saw, I make a quick jig. I cut out a piece of MDF or plywood, whatever I have, about a half inch in diameter, a half inch thick, laying around, and make a tapering jig. Just cut it on a bandsaw. You're good, you're done. It sits up against the fence, it's real secure. Just make sure it's wide enough that you can push it through. I didn't have any scrap plywood, but I had one of these tapering jigs. You've seen them around, there's lots of plans to make them on the internet. You undo the two screws, and it opens and closes. Set your taper, and you can cut. They usually work, but this is a cheap one. I don't even remember where I got it. Problem is, no matter how much I tightened it down, it wouldn't stay adjusted. It just has too much play in it. It's cheap aluminum, so it's got a lot of flex in it. And that's what happens. So I'm actually going to run to store tomorrow and just get a quarter sheet of like half-inch MDF or half-inch plywood, whatever's cheaper, and cut it to make myself a tapering jig for this table, and I'll hang it up on the wall. I don't know if you can see that, but I do label all these so I have them for later use if I have to make the project again. And as for the leg that came out a little bit funky, a 1/16 of an inch or so won't make much of a difference. I'll just maybe hit it with a hand plane, flatten out that face again, and cut it. I really want to avoid having to go. This is the last piece of 8/4 cherry I have. I really want to avoid going to the lumber yard and buying a 10-foot 8/4 cherry board, because that's really expensive. So screwing this up could be very costly. There's always a way to recover from every accident. So I will recover, even if I have to make one leg a little bit narrower, but no one will notice because I'll make up for it somewhere else. I do want all the tapers to be identical, and you can also see that's not happening because this thing kept going out of adjustment on me. So if you're used to doing something one way, keep doing it. And also to avoid these cheap tapering jigs, in my opinion. There's a reason it's been sitting in a corner of my shop for so long. I just happened to forget how much it flexed and moved on me. So just thought I'd share that with everybody. Thanks everybody, and have a good day.